we're finally getting into action here. So, again, light feathers, much lighter than the guys in the previous match. Nice aggressive start by King, looking to get in on the legs of Daly and getting that single leg entry, although Daly defends well, sprawling well yet again. And he has his opponent on the floor. Almost through with that knee slide pass. Reversed beautifully by Sean King. He lands himself in the close guard position and gets himself 2 points. High pace pass, or high pace start to the match. You can see the difference in pace compared to the ultra heavyweights who fought in the previous bout. So Daly working on his grips from the bottom, trying to just upset the base and upset the posture of King. Trying to get that arm across, possibly set up that armbar attempt, spin and turn the hips and attack with some submission attempts, but King getting to his feet well. Look at Daly's underhooked the leg though. Can make King think twice about going all the way to the feet. And he sits back down, starts working on improving his posture again. Good aggression from Daly from the bottom. But King well in control here in the top position. Yeah, King looking to try and establish control over the hips and the movement here of Daly, just so he can limit those sweep attempts, submission attempts, and maybe get himself to his feet and shake his opponent off. But his opponent just making life very uncomfortable for him on the bottom and not giving him that moment to get to those good positions. It's not very easy to stand and pass when your opponent is being like this from his back, if he's just being constantly aggressive, attacking your sleeves, attacking your posture. Referee gives that penalty point against Sean King for inactivity from the top. And again, even though you're defending, if you're not progressing, you risk getting that penalty point given against you. Look at this hip bump, sweep attempt from Craig Daly, almost completes. Put everything into that. Gets the advantage. We still have 4 minutes to run here. A nice aggressive bottom position game from Daly. Now he's got that movement in his hips, looking for that scissor sweep, and now into the Daly. Again, scrambles, gets the top position. Now just has to secure it and get his score, and does so beautifully. There are 2 points on the board now for Craig Daly. And look at the speed of transition here, looking for the back of Sean King. King reacts well, but eventually Daly gets that second hook. And there are his 4 points signaled by the referee. That's the difference here at these lighter classes. The speed of transition can be something impressive, and he's got back control. He's now looking to work on grips, trying to keep his chest to the back of Sean King, but switches now into that top position. Leg is trapped in somewhat of a half guard. 6-2 on the scoreboard. A good lead building up now for Craig Daly. Not showing any signs of slowing down. Beautiful pass. Switches the hips, switches again, spinning for the back yet again. Making his opponent dizzy, I'd say, with all these spins, but securing nothing so far until... Is he about to get that left leg free? The left foot is still trapped. Sean King doing very well to remain calm, and then getting a sweep of his own. Beautiful work. Gets 2 points on the board. So we have 6 points to 4. Craig Daly in the lead. Quick transitions don't add up to much unless you can secure one of them. It's not what happens in the transition or in the takedown attempt, it's what happens in the couple of seconds afterwards that matters. You've got to secure those positions. Both guys jostling for top position. We have 150 left to run on this, which has been a very, very entertaining bout so far. King almost transitioned into mount there. Daly reacted very well just to switch his half guard from one leg to the other in the transition. But you'd have to imagine the gas tank could be feeling those intense scrambles earlier in the match as we go into the home stretch, the final stretch. Daly gets himself back to top position, but he's having to defend the submission attempt. He's got 2 points on the board here. So now we go to 8-4 on the scoreboard, and we have 75 seconds left to run, so Sean King is going to need something substantial to get this back, or a submission attempt. He's possibly looking to come up and take the back here of Craig Daly, which would draw us level on the scoreboards. He's got one hook in that half guard. He can use that because if he can get his opponent onto his side and he can hip out, he can take that back. He's very high now, so it's probably not going to happen now, but trying to turn underneath, possibly attack that left arm. Daly steps over it excellently just to keep it safe. And now all he needs to do is just maintain this top position, and he can ride out the final 30 seconds, although drops back. King has a foot to attack, doesn't seem to have any pressure on the hips of Craig Daly, which wouldn't allow him to stretch out that leg. Comes up on top, gets his 2 points, brings it back to 8-6. Attacks the arm. Daly spins well to defend, climbs to the top. The advantage is given for the armbar attempt, and last 10 seconds on the clock. What an entertaining bout. 8-6 we finish. Craig Daly narrowly eking out the victory there. It was a real to and fro there. Both guys really going for it. High pace. Impressive performance from both guys. And again, that was a straight final. So gold medal in the bag for Craig Daly. And more of that, please, as the day goes on. That was really, really entertaining to watch.